Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Danny here. This is the Weeb Talk Zone, and today we're going to be talking about the first episode of season 4 of Dr. Stone. Chicken nuggets poob job. I'm joking, I'll edit that. Obviously. Doing a quick recap of the previous season. I'll do a bit of a quick one, just so you know. Obviously, I'm probably gonna be doing a terrible job of this. If you want to see a proper one, obviously, to just go on YouTube, type in a season 3 recap, and then you'll get the full story there. If you want to get a quick recap, obviously search that up on YouTube, and then you'll be up to scratch. Just on a very quick, messy recap. Obviously, in the last season, everyone got petrified, and then the people on the village started chucking the people into the water. And then Senku and the squad's plan to revive people started off with Ryusui first, because he was a diver and they wanted him to get some other people. Then there was some other people that started to get people unpetrified. And then you had the bit with Kohaku and Ginro, where Arihaba or something his name is, basically stabs him, and then they get petrified as well. I think Kohaku basically tries to convince him to petrify him so they could preserve his life. Was it Kirasami that did it? I believe. And then obviously Moz, the big not boss, but the strongest soldier guy, basically reveals that he actually is an enemy of, is it Sarihaba? I forgot his name, man. I apologize. Like I say, I'm always forgetting names. But yeah, the big boss guy, he wants to take him down as well. So he kind of works with him, even though he's not trustworthy at this point. Then they do the little thing. They have their ambush, where I think the boss has Kirisame use a fake Medusa, and then later on a bit they go and raid that boat. I can't remember what the objective was to raid the boat, but they all jump on with like I said, I'm forgetting everyone's names. The big hunk strong guy who was running about, he steals the gun and they run on the boat. And then later on Kirisame gets petrified because, I don't know, she starts to change and maybe switch sides. And then at some point Big Boss shoves the Medusa down Arash's throat and tells him to run to the middle of the island to basically petrify everybody. They chase him down, but he basically gets petrified, and then Big Boss smashes his body, gets the Medusa out, and then basically petrifies everybody. And then he realized that Senku's not actually petrified, because obviously they did some big scientific experiment where they tested out the timer, and then Senku chucks up the petrification juice and it falls on him, and he somehow manages to do it. And some of the scientific stuff they do is obviously complete bullshit to me, but he seems to pull it off anyway. But obviously there's no logic in this, it's an anime. Once again, Big Bad Boss, whatever his name is, feels like he's got the drop on him, but Ryusui basically risks his life again to allow Senku to get the drop on Big Man, and then he gets petrified at that point. And then there's a little bit later on where there's some guy they call him Y-Man, basically comes and tries to petrify everyone using Senku's voice, almost like some AI copy voice of Senku trying to petrify everyone. I don't think he doesn't succeed, but now we're trying to figure out who the hell this Y-Man is. And then obviously they revise Tsukasa. Is it Tsukasa? Yeah, Tsukasa, the strongest kid or whatever you call him. And then obviously they want to go on a ship to America to basically find a bunch of alcohol, use corn to turn into alcohol so they can unpetrify the world bit by bit, basically. And I believe that's pretty much how the last season ends. But like I say, that was a terrible recap from me. I'm just chucking stuff out there. Obviously get the proper recap if you want it. So now, going into this episode was Senku versus Ryusui, pretty much based around the fact that they're trying to get somewhere. Ryusui wants it done in 70 days time, Senku wants it done in 40 days time, and they're basically going back and forth between each other, trying to figure out which is the best route to take. And one thing I'm going to say, right, this I forget, this anime seems pretty normal and innocent, but it's riddled with fan service, man. You're going to see it, you probably see it, I'll try and point out a few times it comes in here, but you guys probably all know, probably all a bunch of dirty little perverts, but yeah, there's bare fan service in this. We'll see anyway. Anyway, let's go through some parts. You got the reporter here doing a bit of a recap, say that they're heading to America. Then it starts introducing characters. You've got Tsukasa, Gen, Suika, Kaseki, Chrome, Kirisame, Kinro, Matsukaze, and then Ginro, man. Ginro's hilarious, man. This guy, the whole time, he's always trying to avoid getting out of work, but somehow his karma just comes back to him and shoves him in the worst of it. Like before, when he was trying to, I think he's trying to swim away from the boat, but he got dragged back to the boat by bro, I've already forgot his name. Mizukaze? What? Mizukaze? I don't know. Not Mizukaze. That's fucking Kage from Naruto, innit? Matsukaze. Matsukaze He said his legs are hurting, so he's basically dragged him onto the ship. Hilarious, man. Funny, man. Guys always complaining. I'm so bored I can die. I'm so busy I can die. This guy, man. Then you get to the intro. They do some pretty cool frames in the intros. I'm not to be fair. Like this bit. Sometimes they do some pretty decent shots of the squad in there. Yep. Senku versus Ryusui arguing over how long it's going to take them. Bro, there you go again, straight away, fan service. I know you all noticed that. We're not stupid. I know you saw that. Look at it. Then it's these two arguing over it. My man comes in and splits them up. But yeah, Senku wants the quick 40-day route, which is a bit more dangerous, and Ryusui wants the 70-day, which is a bit less taxing on the rest of the squad, getting there safely. But obviously, it's a matter of trying to get there and get the corn before winter comes and everything withers away. Yeah, they're both arguing, and the rest of the squad, they're both right, and it's just trying to figure out which answers, which one's the best way to go. And then they're like, yeah, let's have a duel. Basically, they're about to go at it now. And then this is what I find weird. The whole episode now just turns into a big, massive game of poker. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, where did they get this? Where did they get this poker table from? They didn't make this. I thought it was meant to be like a metaphorical episode, but they're just here playing a big ass long game of poker for whoever gets to win. Fan service. Both here sitting wearing suits. I'm like, where'd they get these suits from? Basically, Gen is siding with Ryusui and Kohaku is siding with Senku. So they both got their partners throughout it. Obviously, Gen's just going to try and find every dirty trick in the book to try and make Ryusui win, and Kohaku's there to basically use her eyes and watch out for any dirty trick Gen plays as well. And then check this, bro. Look at this. What is that? Complete fan service, man. You know, these horny little weirdo weebs staring at the screen in disbelief. Then you got people betting on it. You got my man betting on Ryusui, and who is it that bets on Senku now? I forgot. Oh, it's Kinro. Not Ginro, sorry. Look at this. Kohaku catches him, but I'm thinking, look at that for fan service. I knew they was going to zoom out just until you could see. Right, yeah, you can see that. They zoomed out, you know, they did that exactly on purpose. They know what they was doing with that crap, man. Oh my gosh. Fan service again. Fan service again. She keeps catching him doing all these dirty tricks throughout the whole game. Bro, this guy's just pulling out all kinds of cheats. He got a beetle up his sleeve and everything. Trying to chuck the cards with sugar. Trying to make the beetles react to the sugar. And then towards the end, it seems like Senku better fold. But I don't know what trick he does. And he ends up going all in. Puts all his chips on the table, should I say. Alright, both go all in. You get Ryusui gets 4 of a kind. But Senku gets a royal straight flush. Royal straight flush. I didn't say that right. But yeah, Senku wins. Basically wins by smearing this substance on the edges of the cards. The lacquer, I think it's called. I don't know how to say it, to be honest. Lacquer or something like that. And it's invisible and no one can see the mark. The only reason why Senku was able to identify it is because he's allergic as shit to it, as you can see for his fat swollen face right here. So they agreed to take the 40-day route. And then they get to exchange the days. Yeah, I believe they get to exchange the days that they saved. The rations that were saved for those days. And they converted it into something fun for the squad. For the crew, whatever you want to sell it. Yeah, Bar Francois. Or France. Yeah, whatever. I'm reading it as Francis, but I guess it's Francois, yep. And he gets some alcohol, is it? Does he actually get alcohol? Oh, they get drinks anyway. So they're all having a good time on the ship on the way to America. Right, then it ends with Senku having a bit of a moment to himself, and then the episode ends. But yeah, all in all, it was a pretty decent episode, pretty entertaining to watch. Obviously nothing too crazy, as it's the first episode. Well, sometimes the first episode can be either kind of chilled out, or it can just be all guns blazing straight into it. But yeah, it was pretty relaxed, but pretty good as well. But yeah, that was just my thoughts and observations through the episode. Comment whatever you liked about the episode, whatever you didn't like about it, or comment anything you want. But yeah, guys, be sure to drop a like, be sure to subscribe. That'll be it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.